Hey gems, welcome back to the Crystal Heart channel. My name is Crystal and today we are getting into our SAL. Before we get into this, y'all don't forget to hit the like button, and also y'all don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the little bell notification button so you can see every time I post a video and whenever I go live, which is 7 p.m. Central on Friday evenings. So we are in month 7 of the sew along. So if you're new around here, we have been doing the Bonnie and Camille Shine On pattern in the quilt bee book. We have been doing the quilt and the stitch. So we are in month 7. We have crossed the halfway point. This is awesome. I have been seeing all of you guys work. It has been awesome. I've been working on my stitch, trying to catch up. So I'm going to go ahead and show y'all that first, my cross stitch. This is my stitch so far. So I am only missing on this section, there's 2 little motifs right here. As you can see in the book, these 2. And then I think I'm going to be done with month 6. Then I need to come back on this side to work on my month 7. But this is what I've gotten done so far. And I love this stitch. It is so cute. I love that it has so many different aspects to it that you're never really doing the same, working on like the same thing twice. And the color palette is not huge, so you don't have to go searching for a whole bunch of different colors. But also it's so colorful that it seems like there's a whole bunch of different colors. I don't know. I love it. Alright, so with that said, I'm going to go ahead and show all the work that you guys have been doing because it's amazing. So here is a slideshow of y'all's work. As you can see, everything that y'all have been doing is amazing. If you're in it, if you're in this SAL, don't forget to always hashtag Crystal Heart SAL when you post pictures on Instagram or Facebook. It's the easy way for us all to see what everybody is doing. But now it's time to get into the quilt part of it. I'm going to show you guys what we're working on today, and then we're going to do some fabric selections. So let's get into the downward view so we can do that. Okay, so we're on month 7, which says we're doing the Flutter block, the Friendship Star block, the Good Times block, and the Happy Day block. So we have 4 blocks to do, and I've seen one of them, so I think this is going to be a pretty intense month. But let's get to it. Okay, the first block is this Flutter block, and it looks like all we need is white background and the green rainbowy print. So I'm just gonna grab fabric as I go to go with each block, being that there's quite a few blocks. So I have my green and I have some white scrap. All of this is scraps because I rather try to use the smallest scraps first before I cut into bigger pieces. So I'm just pulling out the scraps first. But I have the exact same green that's in here, the one with the little rainbows. Sometimes I don't always have the exact fabric. Alright, let's look at the next block. Alright, the next block is the Friendship Star block. So we have the red and pink stripe in the center. We have this navy and red floral for the star points. And then of course the white background. So I don't think I have this exact navy floral. I don't know. I know that I have a stripe that's not the exact same one, but it's the one that I've been using for that one. So I'm gonna look through and see what I have that's comparable, especially for the navy part. Okay, here's my red, which I think will be enough for the center of the star. Okay, and I found this navy, which is very similar but not the exact same, but it's what we're using, and I think it's wide enough. I think it needs to be at least 3 inches wide. I think it's wide enough. All right, so let's move on to looking at the next block. All right, y'all, so this is the Good Times block. It is a beautiful block, but I think it will be the one to give us trouble this month. So we have a lot of different fabrics in here, so I need to look through and see if we have something for each of them. So let's start with the green. For the green, we have the green rainbows, which I have right here, and I have more. Then we have the green right here. I think I have that. Okay, I do have some of that green as well. So put that off to the side. Let's move over to the blue or the turquoise. So we have some with the little rainbows, which I don't know if I have that. And then we have some with this little square pattern. I'm pretty sure I have that, but let me look and I'll be right back. All right, so the turquoise part, I do have this print. The one with the little rainbows, I do not have. I had been using this gingham or the solid in place of that, but I don't think I have enough of it. All I have is these little tiny scraps. So I'm gonna go looking around to see if I have enough of it. If I don't, then what I'll have to use is this print, which is another Bonnie and Camille fabric. I don't remember what collection it comes from. Little Snippets. One of you guys actually sent me this fat quarter bundle to use for this. So long, but I haven't used anything from it yet, so I was kind of thinking that I could use this fat quarter bundle for a quilt all by itself. So I was hoping not to have to dip into it, but if I have to, I'll use this one. Then moving on to the navy blue section, we have the stripes, which I do have a stripe. I don't think it's the one from this collection, but I do have a stripe. And the navy rainbows, which I don't think I have, but I do have a navy polka dot. See, this is the navy stripe I have. And it might actually come from this collection. No, it comes from Sherry and Chelsea. Okay, but anyway, I'll use that. And then I have a navy polka dot that I have been using in place of the navy rainbows because it gives the same feel. Moving to the peachy pinky section, we have those little rainbows again with the floral. I don't remember what I have for that, so I need to look through. Okay, so I have the peachy pink rainbow pattern. I don't have this floral, so I'm using this fabric. Where is this from? Beautiful Day by Corey Yoder. And I think it's somewhat similar. This is a white and peach. This is white and peach, so it'll work. And for the red, I have the red rainbow. So we're definitely going to use the red rainbow. And that red floral, I don't have that exact floral, but I have this one, which came from Vintage Modern by Bonnie and Camille. So it's a different collection, but all of their collections from kind of has the same feel, so it'll work. And that's it for this one. Good Times block. We're ready to go. Let's look at our last block. All right, y'all, our last block is this Happy Day block, and it's all out of that peachy color. So I don't think that I have enough of this to do the previous block and this block. I do have this fabric, which is somewhat similar. I think it's just a little too light, but it may have to work unless I bring in this one. Okay, so I may use this one for the other block, the Good Times block, and then use this one for the Happy Day block if I have enough fabric of either one of them. I think I have more of this one, so Whichever one needs more fabric, I'll mix and match and do what I need to do. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting the fabric, and then we're gonna piece them together, and let's get to doing that. So I have all my pieces cut for each block, and I had to make some changes because I did not have enough fabric. The peachy color one, I had to go to my stash and just find something with the same like color vibe. And then for the turquoise, I end up picking this little stripey. I don't like it, and I don't like directional fabric, so the direction will just be any kind of way, but it was the closest color wise that I could find. And that's about it. Everything is cut, so we're gonna take it to the machine. Alright, y'all, so we are done with month 7's blocks. We have the Happy Day block, and so as you can see, the fabrics are different. I actually went to a quilt shop and saw this fabric on clearance, so I snatched it up and I was able to use it just in time, but it came out really well. And then I ended up pulling this fabric because the fabric that I had, I think I had pulled a different one, I don't know, but I didn't have enough of whatever fabric it was. And then we have our Flutter block, which came out great. Our Friendship Star block, which came out great. Let me show it to y'all closer. And then the showstopper of this month is the Good Times block. It is beautiful. But, ooh, I have it pinned. It definitely is what made this video take so long to record. It is a lot of half square triangles, which I'm not a half square triangle person. It's a lot of half square triangles, and it's a lot of trimming. I completely forgot about possibly using triangle paper, but I don't even know if I have this size. But it did come out good. It just took me a long time to do. So my opinions of this month is that it was fun. This one is gonna take a lot of space up on the quilt, so it taking so long to do is not a big deal. It's a big part of the quilt. Obviously, it's a huge block, and it's a pretty cool block. So this month wasn't too hard. It was just a whole lot of half square triangles, y'all. This block, half square triangles. This block came together pretty quickly, but it's half square triangles too, and I don't like half square triangles that much. But anyway, y'all continue to post y'all work for month 7 and beyond. I know I have for sure Persida, who has gone way beyond month 7, and some of you others maybe some of you guys may have as well too. But when you do post, don't forget hashtag Crystal Heart SAL so that we can see it. If you're in the group, post pictures in the group. We love seeing it. And that's about it. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the little bell notification. If you're not in the Facebook group, join the Facebook group. Check out all the links in the description box. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.